Hello everybody. Today we're going to make a Jeopardy PowerPoint. So that's going to be for your project in which you have to create your own game to test yourself and your peers on all the material we've covered. So let's just open up a regular PowerPoint. You guys should get creative. I'm just going to show you briefly what to do. So put a title, something cute, put your name, so I know, or your names, so I know who did it. Now, on our second slide, this is where we're going to add our table. In Jeopardy, you have a table with numbers, which is what people wager, and we're going to hyperlink all of our questions to this table. It's going to be a 6 by 6. So let's make that bigger. In the top part is where you're going to put your categories. So you worked on your categories and your questions in class. Let's just write punctuation, grammar, verbs, syntax. I don't know what you guys did your questions on. And the way the point system works in Jeopardy is that we start with 200. That's usually the easiest question. 400. 600, 800, and 1,000 points. So obviously your 1,000 points is going to be the one that's worth the most. And these are all going to be questions about punctuation. So in grammar, it's going to be the same, 200, 400, and you see what I mean. Now, because it's a 5 by 6 here, we're going to have to add 30 more slides because each slide will have its own question. So let's go into home and add new slide until we get to 32. There we go. So here we're going to have clue number 1. Let's write it out. Clue 1, and it's worth 200. And we said this one would be about punctuation. So let's do clue 1, punctuation. And so we're going to put in our clue. For example, it goes at the end of a sentence. Okay. Now the answer would be period. We're not going to put the answer here because that's not the point. You should know your answer, right? So when you do the game, you should know exactly what your answers are. It goes at the end of the sentence. So first things first, we're going to create a hyperlink here. Control, or you can go into Insert, Hyperlink, Link to. So we want it to be within this document. Here, if you want to link to a specific location within the file, enter the name or click Locate. So we're going to click Locate, that way we know exactly where we're putting it. And my title here, Clue 1 Punctuation. So that's where I want it to go. Okay, okay. Now let's just make sure that it works. Go in here, and let's click on that. It goes at the end of a sentence. It worked, but now we don't know how to get back home. We can always go back this way, but then we'd end up going through all of the pages. So if we were at the 30th question, it'd take a long time. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to go into Insert. We're going to go into Master, Slide Master. So the thing with Slide Master, it looks a little bit scary at first. There's a lot going on. But what you can do is you can add something that will show up on every single slide. So this is how we're going to do it, just to make your life a little easier. So we'll go into Insert, Shape. Here we have all our shapes. We only want our action buttons. And you get to pick out of these ones which one you want to put. So I want to put the question one because we have to go back to our question page. So I think it's a good one. And hyperlink to. This means where do we want to go every time we click it. So we're going to go into slide and we want it to go onto this one. So slide 2, which is where the chart is. So we do okay, okay. Let's place it where we want it to go. And then we close the master. And there it is. So now it's behind this. That's not so good, but it's okay, just because we don't really need it on this page anyway. So let's cover that. Pretend it's not even there. Now, let's see if it works. As you can see, the 200 was blue before and now it turned purple. That's because we've already selected it. So we know that we can't select it again. But for the purpose of this video, we will, even though we're not supposed to. So let's go here just to make sure that the action button works. So let's go there, punctuation for 200. It goes at the end of a sentence. I know it's a period. And now we have to go back. Let's click there and it works. Now let's see if it works on every page. Yeah, so it works. So it's your job to make sure that everything is filled out, everything has a question. You've got one on each slide. I just did one to show you, but that's it. So enjoy making this project, and I look forward to seeing them all. Thank you.